Hello and welcome to another edition of the Single H Show. Your name is...
My name is Joseph Mills, and your name is...
The Single H.
And today, on the Single H Show, we're going to have some hoots and hollers.
Yep.
And we're going to talk about some seriousness.
Yes.
And as we usually do, and this will be the last week that I talk about the structure of the podcast. We do half the show in the themes of what was once upon a time the Single H Show.
Yep.
And then half the show, the themes of what was once upon a time the Single H Half Hour Power Hour.
Yep.
And we're going to start with our Single H Show moment, which is dealing with oppressive voices that out of nowhere start claiming to be the victim.
Yeah.
And I know exactly what I want to talk about. There was created very recently in National Forum a committee, a caucus that was built to review religious discrimination.
Yeah.
Let me throw that out there.
So
Let's throw that out there.
let's rip apart how silly that is.
Let's rip that apart just for a moment. Anybody that there is this moment of voice that talks about freedom of speech, okay?
Yeah.
And they throw out, oh, I have freedom of speech. I can say this, and it's freedom of speech. Until that someone speaks against them, and then it's, oh, you're oppressing me, and you're hateful, and you're mean, and stop hurting on me.
Because they forget about something that I'm going to call freedom of consequence, which is basically every action has an equal but opposite reaction.
Absolutely. It is not, freedom of speech does not expel us from freedom of consequences. That is absolutely correct. You could not have shared that any better. You could not have shared that any better. I was recently looking at a website for a worship center that I have been interested in, and that worship center had a post talking about how that this formation of this committee could possibly create more marginalized people, cause more harm. And what this didn't say, and I'm going to say, is there is no religious discrimination going on.
Yeah.
There's no Christian discrimination going on.
Let it be known. If you're Christian, you're pretty much safe. At the moment.
Can we...
If you're cis and white.
If you are... Let's get even further. If you are a Christian white man, cis Christian white man...
You're fine.
You have won the cultural lottery. You jackass.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about myself. I'm a Christian white man.
You're not...
Cis white man.
Well, you're not straight, so you didn't win.
That's true.
You won 3/4 of the lottery.
But I present myself as a straight person.
Yes.
Because I'm madly in love with my wife, and I'm married, and so there you go.
Yeah.
So, but it's this whole, it's this whole Christianity is a quest for power, and that's never ever been what Christianity was. It's not what Christ started. Christianity was about the sacrifice for others and not what others gained from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we gain from it, excuse me. It's helping others gain from it, but it's not what we gain from it.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. And so all I see with this new caucus of this religious discrimination is all it's going to do is create more marginalized people.
Yeah, all it's going to do is create more harm.
Yes.
Dating back from the beginnings of the world.
Back to the beginning of the world.
When these things happen, they never turn out well.
Yes.
We are going through a terrible reprise of that.
And we're really going back through what World War II really tipped over into, which was there was this dominant culture that wanted everything to be a specific way, and they started alienating anything that didn't fit that mold, including and definitely focused on completely our Jewish siblings. And it's starting again. And we're freaking watching it build, and no one's doing anything about it. No one is doing anything about it. Except for this pastor at this worship center that I'm sure that has gotten hate mail about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So who else is trying to hold on to power in the world?
On that note, please stop buying every item of official Harry Potter merchandise. Specifically official. I mean, do not buy new Harry Potter books. Go to retail shops. Make sure whatever Harry Potter thing you buy, and yes, I am sadly including the theme parks, that they are resale. Because resale items do not go back to J.K. Rowling.
So you're looking to punch her in the pocketbook, huh?
Well,
talk about what has recently happened and why.
So in the UK Supreme Court, they have officially ruled that being a woman is whatever's in your pants. With going into that rant, that will be another podcast of how biologically fluid gender is. Okay. That is another rant for another day.
But before you go further,
yes.
And it is a rant for another day, they are talking about biological gender and not...
Biological, yeah.
Say it right.
Biological sex.
Biological sex and not chemical identity.
Yeah, not chemicals that are happening in your brain.
Because, for an example, there are some highly masculine biological females, and there are some highly feminine biological males without the uses of estrogen and testosterone.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Keep going.
Yeah, and they basically ruled that. And then if you looked onto X, he said that glad that the plan went well. Glad that the plan went well. And it was a photo of her holding a wine glass.
Yeah. Smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
And enjoying a restful afternoon.
Yeah.
While that transgender siblings are being harmed and disenfranchised even further.
Yes. And I understand that it's not a lot.
Yeah.
But stop buying official Harry Potter merch. Yes. You can go on Etsy, go on eBay, help support young creatives in those, and go to your local Goodwill. Or whatever resale shop that's in your area.
So are we wrestling with right now the differentiation between the art and the artist?
No, there is no differentiation now.
But what you're saying is if you want Harry Potter stuff, it's okay, just don't buy it. Don't buy new stuff.
Yeah,
so you're saying it's okay. I'm not trying to start a fight with you. Is Harry Potter cool again as long as you're not paying J.K. Rowling?
For me, as long as the money is not going to her and you still are interested in it, but make sure to be a good ally, did not, but I would prefer not at all, but if you really have to or you want something, resale it.
So we're still opposed to Harry Potter?
Yes.
Okay.
She had gone too far.
Yeah.
That you cannot differentiate the art from the artist anymore.
Okay. We'll talk about that in future episodes.
Yeah.
I hear you, and I'm not going to fight you about it. I support you.
Yeah.
And I hear you because of this whole sitting back, sipping wine, and saying, aha, we hurt the trans people.
Yeah.
I hear you. So, so what you're saying, God, I'm mumbling so much today.
Yeah.
For those that have differentiated the art from the artist and are still big Harry Potter but don't want to support J.K. Rowling,
Yeah.
go to Etsy, go to resale shops,
Yeah.
and there you go.
Yes. But don't buy any new official Harry Potter merch.
Yes. So,
Please.
okay, perfect. There's so many side roads I want to go down, but I'm not. But we're going to make one clear statement.
Yeah.
Perfect. And it's really sucks. So you bringing this up actually takes me back to my thing.
Yeah.
Because I will not be surprised, and I'm saying this right now on this episode, that there will come a time that this committee of anti-Christian abuse marks transgender behavior as anti-Christian abuse.
Yeah.
LGBTQ as it opens a big, huge door that is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't support J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Is there anything else that we want to talk about today in the Single H show portion of the Single H show?
I don't think so, other than, hey, it's okay to be depressed. It's okay. I feel you right now.
So can I say one more thing as a part of the Single H show about being depressed and feeling you right now?
Yeah.
I'm having some problem with the phrase "all are welcome." I'm having a really huge problem with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've talked about this on the Single H show.
We haven't.
But I am just going to flat out say that I don't personally believe in an atmosphere that all are welcome.
All are welcome until you say something. Or you are actively shown to be hateful. In any way.
If you don't do anything to bring more power upon yourself and oppress another person, you're welcome here.
Yeah.
Is a statement that I feel more comfortable with, because I don't believe all are welcome. I don't want to share space with people that hurt other people.
Yeah.
To use the narrative of this podcast, I don't want to be in the same room as J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
I don't want to share that space. So I'm really having a hard time with that. And for all of our oppressed LGBTQIA plus siblings, all of our oppressed friends of color, for all of our oppressed friends of feminine identity, did I say that right?
Yeah.
That for all of our friends of a masculine identity that feel disenfranchised because...
And everyone in between.
What is it that what's his name says? The friends, guys, gals, and non-binary
pals.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I'm angry, and I'm stammering so much over this. So I'm gonna get you to do the commercial for the coffee, because I don't think I can do a Rolling Greens right now. I'll do Rolling Greens after the Single H Power Hour.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say, it's okay if for a couple days, if the only emotion you can, purely get out, that you clearly recognize is less pain, that's okay. That is completely okay. That make sure you do things that are self-care-wise to ease the emotional pain.
And so I cut you off. Can you talk more about it's okay to be sad and depressed? Can you talk more about that too? I cut you off and I'm really sorry.
It's all good, but it's okay to be sad and depressed right now. Because everything that is keeping most of us stable is being taken away. And it's okay to have emotional reaction to that. And it's okay to accept that the emotions that are coming, because they were going to come anyway, and it's better to feel them now than later, and explode or have an anxiety attack.
What communities can people talk to? Because that's the other thing that's happening this week. The Orange 45 is starting to move towards means of cutting funding for LGBTQIA suicide hotline numbers.
Go to the Trevor Project. Go to Trans Family Support Services. Go to any service that you know that is friendly. No matter what, they will probably have a hotline, and no matter what, that will be staying on for the next couple of years. And I cannot see those leaving with what's going on.
And we absolutely have to start giving more to those places too. Because the outside funding for many of these things are starting to drift away. So Trevor Project, Trans Family Services, or agencies of that nature, LGBTQIA plus resource centers in your areas, support them, please and thank you.
Yes.
So, I got it.
Yeah.
Imagine that it's a hot sunny day. You're feeling a little bit down, and you have memories of those that you've loved, and you just want to be outside in the night's fresh air. Well, we at Rolling Greens Golf and Cemetery have a place for you. No matter what it takes for you to be able to step outside of that moment of distress so that you can be in the nice fresh air. Rolling Greens Golf and Cemetery want to provide you that excellent experience. Remember, our new crematorium is open that has made our sand traps much more fuller. Remember that our D&D area is open in case that you want to escape into a realm of imagination. And that's right, friends, at our 19th hole, you can sit back with a nice cold one and remember those times that you played golf with those that you are not with anymore. We at Rolling Greens Golf and Cemetery are here for you. Make the place that you've got your hole-in-one your place for your hole for one. Rolling Greens.
Come down to Beanie's Diner and come and get our new and approved cup of roasted blue apotheosis coffee.
What is apotheosis?
That's what they call it when they die and they become singing zombies. Which is into our next part of the episode. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
You have been doing these coffee ads, and that's the first time that you've ever said apotheosis.
Yeah, because I remember the name finally.
That sounds like a word that TERF would use.
No,
Did I use the right phrase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You needed to fetch out the T that you did at the end of it for a more full F sound.
TERF?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I speak Southern.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I want to help you with sometimes.
Did you just can't see me with your hand? This was a video podcast. Did you just can't see me?
By accident, yes.
Okay. Alright, so let's talk about what you were shifting into.
So, StarKid is doing another remount of Guy Who Doesn't Like Musicals.
And that's where the coffee's from.
Yep. And it's mostly because this portion is mostly for if you like Guy Who Doesn't Like Musicals or you like StarKid, go join their Kickstarter and help them out to put out a better version of Guy. And
so they want to upgrade it with like special effects and lasers and more music.
Upgrading it a little bit. I'm sure there's going to be some line changes in there. We might see characters from the other Hatchetfield shows in there. Because now they're going back to the very first Hatchetfield show.
So the guy that doesn't like musicals is the first Hatchetfield
show in the musical trilogy and in the Nightmare Times.
Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. So what are you excited about for this remix?
Yeah.
Is that what we would call it? It's not a sequel.
It's a reprise.
It's a reprise.
That's what they're calling it. They're calling it The Guy Who Doesn't Like Musicals Reprise.
Okay. So what are you possibly excited for?
I'm much excited to see the changes and see what they do. Especially with one song to it. That was... So the first time they did Guy was during the Orange Guy first run.
Alright, so it was during the existence of Orange 45.
Yes.
Yes. And this is coming out during the existence of Orange 47.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Keep going. Orange 45.
And that was poking fun at him.
Yes.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing more, pointing out how silly the choices that are going on.
And what is the song that does that?
So they made a song called America's Great Again.
America's Great Again.
That was basically poking fun at that and poking fun at the...
Oh my god. Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah.
I'm so angry right now.
Yeah.
Did you see the orange Dodge Charger that just passed it?
No.
It was orange, and the number on the side of it was 45.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Alright, back to you.
Yeah, and seeing what changes they do, because the time the person that plays Emma Perkins, which is Lauren Lopez, is directing it.
Okay.
Other than one of the Ling brothers that are the writers and head producers of all of the Hatchetfield and everything from Star Kid, because they were part of the original group that created it. And it was... And overall, the show was really funny, so I'm excited to see it get more funny.
Yeah.
Especially because it's been years since they done it, and they can, like, make the show better.
I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially the song, what is it called again?
America Great Again.
The Orange 47 rendition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll play it for you one time.
Is it already out?
Yeah, they have the first cast album out.
Okay, but the Orange 45 version is out.
Yeah.
Alright, I'd love to hear it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they make fun of and, like, point it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they did, like, Black Friday is a really good show with, like, notes about capitalism in there.
Uh-huh.
So that show's really fun. That show was my favorite in the Hatchetfield musical trilogy.
Yeah.
Because mostly Angela, that was Angela's first Star Kid show. So, if you know Smosh, you know Angela.
Yeah, is she in it?
I don't think she's in the Guy this time around, but
she's in the original one?
No, she's in Black Friday. Her first show...
She's in Black Friday?
Her first show was Black Friday for Star Kid.
And Angela's married to stupid Matt Bradley?
No.
No.
That's Courtney.
That's Courtney. Angela's the brunette that does Smosh Mouth?
No.
No.
That's Amanda.
That's Amanda.
I will show you a photo of her. Good.
Courtney is the guy that used to be on All That with stupid Matt Bradley on the Disney Channel?
No, that's Damien.
Was he on the Goldbergs at all?
I don't think...
Was Courtney on the Goldbergs at all?
I don't think so.
Alright, I'm done. I'm done. Keep going.
That's awesome that you managed to do different people from Small.
Especially after I intentionally started naming guys. Alright.
Yeah.
So support Star Kids.
Yeah. Support independent artists. They're amazing.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was the Single 8 show for this week, but you've got to plug yourself.
Please look at the weird shit on our sticker store.
Please go to our Instagram page at Transcended Media. Go to the link tree and go to the Single H sticker store to find your Single H show stickers, your
Power Rangers, Hatchet Field, D&D. There's a lot.
And other exclusive things from Rocky Horror, and our new Alien sticker from the Gilmore Girls.
Yes.
All right. Well, that was the Single 8 show for this week. Your name is...
No, it's your name. Your name is...
My name is Joseph Mills. Your name is...
The Single 8. Have a great week.